Something huge happened in Witch Queen that I kind of just brushed over. What I mean by that is, it didn't seem as important as it should have been. And what was that? Well, the Traveler leaving Earth. Welcome in, Guardians. Today we're going to talk about the power of the Witness, the Traveler entering the Throne World, and what the goal of the Witness may have been back on Mars, reverting certain areas to the Golden Age. Throughout the campaign in the Throne World, we visit Savathun's altar to 1. Learn new info for ourselves about how the Hive got the light, and 2. Basically telling Savathun her memories so she remembers her past even more and fills in those holes. In one of these altars, we learn the power of the Witness to move worlds in and out of reality.
The answer to this riddle is something greater than the power to take. It is the power of the Witness to move worlds from one reality to another. This is what I will do. I will not take. I will give. I will grant the Traveler a safe haven away from its enemies. And once it hangs in the sky of my throne world, I will seal it away.
Savathun explicitly states here that she wants this power for herself. She will use it to bring the Traveler here into her throne world, she says. As stated, her goal is to bring it here, give it a safe space, not take it, not by force, but invite it in. So with that information, what happens at the end of the campaign? Well, the Traveler does in fact get pulled or teleported to her throne world.
The Traveler! Ikora, the Traveler is already here. I think we're too late.
We are in the domain of the God of Cunning. Things are never what they seem. It's not too late. I can feel it.
Now that the Traveler sees what Savathun is doing, why won't it take the light away from her? Why is it just letting this happen?
I don't know why. We may never know. But we know what we need to do to protect the last city. Stop the ritual. Protect our connection to the light. Humanity needs you. Both of you.
Fighting through to the end here, we stop Savathun and this ritual, and the Traveler gets released and is freed back to Earth. Ikora says this.
Guardian, I just got the message. The Traveler is back in the last city. Is it done? Is Savathun...
She's dead, but her ghost got away.
So this confirms that we know for sure it actually left the city for a certain amount of time, and this wasn't just some illusion or hologram in the throne world. This is huge, and we see nothing about it or how it impacted humans in the city if it did at all. Maybe there is some lore card I missed. If there is, be sure to tell me below, but this is something I wish Destiny did a little bit more of. Here's another great example, that broadcast that Callus did at the end of last season in the Helm. That also appeared over the last city according to a lore card. But if you haven't read that card and we haven't seen it in the city, we really don't know how it impacted those civilians. Were they scared out of their minds? Did the Vanguard comfort them afterwards? Here the Traveler, boom, popped out for a moment in time, and I'm sure chaos would break out in the streets. Are we safe anymore? What is going to happen? The thing that protected all of us before is now gone. I feel like a cutscene would have been great to portray this moment just before that last mission started, saying the Traveler left the city. To me, it would have made that situation and the objective seem way more dire. Think back to the Red War, for example. We had the opening cutscenes where the city was getting attacked, and then we saw that firsthand in the gameplay. In Witch Queen, the moment is completely skipped, which is fine, but it really didn't nail the hammer home when it comes to the tragedy as big as our protector leaving. Upon the ritual and mission completion though, the Traveler in a bright flash of light leaves the throne world and retreats back to Earth. It would seem Savathun was able to achieve this from the power of the Witness. We assume the Witness brought back Mars to us in this reality, and did Savathun pull the Traveler in the same way? So the Traveler was a big thing I had to get off my mind and talk about a little further, but also the second thing, if the Witness returned Mars here as we see in that final cutscene, what was it after? We clearly see parts of the Golden Age were restored here. Golden Age buildings, cornfields, and water here on Mars. It's kinda strange that the Witness would return this version of Mars. It would seem the goal was to dig up or find secrets about humanity back during that time period of the Golden Age. Reddit user FWTCH Paradise had a great theory that makes complete sense when you think about it, and the link to that post is below. Paradise brought up the Nephilim Stronghold entry from the evidence board. In those lines, we've talked about it before, we see Rasputin initiating Yuga Sundown, which basically means I'm shutting off all protective measures for humanity. Earth, the moon, other bodies in the solar system were in here, and also that Nephilim stronghold, which was scrubbed from Rasputin's records. The theory goes on to say that the Witness reverted Mars back to this time period to steal this information, like the Nephilim stronghold, meaning likely finding the location to Neomuna and Neptune, which were heading in Lightfall.
Let them come and see. Our shape revealed. Because only in the end are we free.
This power the Witness has is terrifying if theories like this are true. What all it has to do is engulf a world with pyramid ships, then pull it in and out of reality and mess with timelines to win? Is that why Savathun says we might acquire this power to combat this? Even the Witness itself seems to be merging in and out of reality with its laggy-like movement, which may also confirm the overall goals of it. Destiny messes with time travel a lot. Timelines, the Exo Stranger, even in that original opening cinematic, people thought these were timelines merging. So if that theory by Paradise wasn't true, it would seem the Witness was still searching for something about humanity's golden age. Maybe it was about the war mind in general, how to fend it off. Maybe it was about other long-lost secrets, like Nezarec, which are mentioned in pre-Golden Age text. Whatever it is, I'm sure we're going to find out in Lightfall and even more as this Light and Dark saga comes to a conclusion. Anyway, Guardians, let me know in the comments below, what do you think the Witness was after, and how did you feel about this Traveler moment in the Throne World? Did it feel like it had a big enough impact? Were you that scared and surprised when you first saw it pop up in that mission? Let me know your feelings and thoughts below. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.